day 2 at Owens, and I've had permission to vlog. Whoop whoop! First video back, and I'm at Owens. Still on agency. So I've got 2 runs to Rockwell tonight. You're not allowed to record in Rockwell, although Luke C did it last week or the week before, maybe 3 weeks ago. I can't remember when it was. So I'll see what I can get away with. And then my first run is coming back to the yard. First load is coming back here. The second load is going to Heathrow. So I hope to God I don't get held up. Otherwise it's going to be a long blooming night. It was a long night last night, to be fair. I did 4 loads out of Rockwell, and the last one I was waiting 3 hours to get loaded. I remember when I used to go there with that company I used to work for that shall not be named, and I think I was there for about 7 hours once. They were not happy. I can understand why, but yeah, it was bedlam. And some of the lads up there that are working, and actually one of the women that's on the forklift, they were saying it's been manic on days up there. And, but it was quite quiet last night while I was working, right up until about 3 in the morning. Earlier than that actually, about 1. And then it was just pure chaos. Anyway, what's occurring, people? I'm back vlogging. Finally, taken my time, have I not? Still on the agency. I'm going to get through the rest of this season, and then I'm going to look for some permanent work. But also, I have plans. I have plans because this gammy wrist of mine and this gammy leg of mine since the accident has been playing balls on me. And I'm struggling with certain aspects of work. So I am planning to do my Transport Manager CPC, and I am planning to do some sort of driving instructor's course. You don't actually need to do a course to be a HGV driving instructor. You just need road experience, which I have. But I'm going to do it anyway. So that's my plans over the next 2 years. I'm going to try and do both of those over the next 2 years. I don't want to give up driving altogether. I was at the hospital the other day for a checkup of my wrist, and I've been referred to a specialist. It's an upper body joint specialist. God knows how long the waiting list is for that. But they've advised me to stop doing physio because it's causing me more harm than good, apparently. So I'm not doing physio anymore. And yeah, I've got to wait and see what this specialist says. But they said the signs of arthritis already, which is why I'm always in pain. So they've advised me to change my career. Oh joy, do not want to change my career in the slightest. I'm not ready to give it up yet. So the next best thing for me to do is train in something that I can stay in the industry. And maybe just do driving at the weekend or something. I'll stay in this lane, I think. I was going to scoot over, but there's too much traffic. I'm not going to risk it. Oh joy, I can get over. So I shall. So that's my news. That's my news. Don't know what else I've got to tell you. It was funny starting at Owens yesterday because I just seemed to know everybody. One of the planners that used to work at a different company was there. A bunch of the drivers I knew anyway from going back and forth Rockwell. There's one driver that used to work at Asda in Chepstow, and that's when I was in Unisurf. It's just like coming home to family. It's bloody bonkers. I'm not entirely certain I would want to work for Owens though, because, and it's nothing bad against Owens because so far it's been great. I'm not a fan of Rockwell. It drives me nuts. I find it boring. And it's a big part of the job. It's a massive contract, and yeah, I'm just not a fan of Rockwell. I don't think I could do it day in, day out. But I don't know. It might be worth a conversation. But yeah, I think sort of October, when the work starts to go quiet with the agency, I'm gonna look at getting into a full-time job, I think, instead of agency, and start these courses I want to start looking a bit further ahead than next week, if you know what I mean. Start planning for the next 2 years so I can move on, I suppose. I think the problem is with my wrist, I went back to work too soon, but I was off work 4.5, almost 5 months. I couldn't afford to be off anymore. We all know what it's like. We've all got bills to pay, so I had to go back. I didn't really have much of a choice. Probably wouldn't have been so bad if I was working at somewhere like Owens or more general haulage stuff, but because I was working at Clark Transport, it's an awful lot of ratchet strapping, because it's really heavy loads, and you know, IBCs, big pallets, everything had to be strapped properly, you know, not just DVSA compliant, but company compliance as well. You have to do it. So it was an awful lot of ratchet strapping, sometimes 30, 40, 50 straps a night, and more, sometimes more. So that's what's done it, really. I've not really been able to heal as much as I want. I've got about 70% movement back though, so that's something. It's more than double the 30% I was predicted. Can't really be upset at that, can I? I'm going, I'm committed. So anyway, off to Rockwell. One load, back to the yard, back to Rockwell for another load, and then down to Heathrow. A couple of the other drivers have already gone. I'm limited what time I could start though, because I have to wait for my older boy Levi to get home, because he watches my youngest Ollie while I'm at work. So yeah, I think they could have done with me being in earlier, to be honest, but nothing I can do. But they've been great about it, to be fair. Anyway, how much of this shift do you want to spend with me? I could do a 12-hour video. No, you'd be bored to tears. There's something in them bushes them kids are looking at. Okay, I'm back in an MAN as well. I haven't been on an MAN since I was at that company that shall not be named. And I'm not naming them. You know who it is. Most of you know who it is, but I shall not name them. Last night when I first got in the MAN, I'm gutted. I hate MANs. But I think, I don't know if you see my Instagram post, but I think it's because of the company I was at and the lack of maintenance. It was just a horrible truck to drive. But last night I had no issues at all. I was able to reverse, I was able to do everything I needed to do without any issues, and you know, after a couple of hours you forget you're in an MAN, so it's not as bad as I thought it was. I'm in a slightly newer one tonight, which confused me a tad bit, because things, you know, the buttons are not in the same place. Do you know what I mean? There's a few differences, but it's for the better. I think the MAN, as they've gone along, they have improved certain things. The gearbox in the MAN is 100 times better than the Mercedes, I have to say. It's the one thing that puts me off about Mercedes is the gearboxes. So I'm not fussed on them. I don't think I'll ever be fussed on them. Anyway, welcome to the traffic calming through Pencoed. It's a little narrow up here now and then, especially with them hedges on the left. They could do being cut back a bit more. There you go. We just about managed. Shout out to all the Owens drivers that I've been talking to lately. Hello, thank you for the nice welcome. You know who you are. Some people have asked me not to shout them out, so that's fine. I can't even remember half of them now because I'm on the spot. But anyway, let's have a nice drive down there, and how do we wash the windows because I can't see jack shit. Well, hopefully it'll be straightforward down to Heathrow. Apparently it is. The window needs a wash on the inside as well. Apparently it's nice. It's a nice drive down there. I suspect that by the time I get there, most of the chaos will have gone anyway. This gets tight down here as well, the further down you get. That aircon is definitely not working. Gutted. I was about to say I don't know why that cattle is there, but there's horses and sheep just there. That's why. Now, this is actually quite a nice view from here. I'm going to get one of them magnetic suction cup things for outside the truck, I think, and put the 360 camera on there. Because Wales is a lovely place, you know. Beautiful! Did you miss me? Oh no, oh my god, it's Nessa. She's back. Oh my fucking god. Oh, it's bumpy. Strangled by my seatbelt. Knock his camera off because we're not allowed to record in here. See you in a jiff. I am loaded for London. Close the windows. And this, ladies and gentlemen, gosh, they're noisy. This is what I want to call Mal's map. Mal drew me a map of how to get to this place in Heathrow. Because I have never been there before, and it looks fairly easy. It looks a bit of it looks complicated, but it's not. This is what we're going to call Mal's map, and we're going to keep it. I'm going to put it somewhere where I can have a glance at it on the odd occasion. Right, we are done. We are sweating. I am boiling. Oh, I have a missed call, and that is from Mal, because he's given me his number in case I get lost, which is a high probability when it comes to me. Create new contact, Mal the map man. Done. And here we have Mal's map. The M4, come off the M4 onto the M25. M25 south, junction 14, that's to the airport, that is not to the airport, that's where I needed to go to the big roundabout to turn right. And then that's where the pub is, turned right there, that's where the Hilton is, and the turn right opposite there. It's great how we drew this map, honestly. Showed me where to go in, showed me where to do that spinny there that I did, and then park up and reverse. Freaking awesome. Mal's map, everybody. Mal's map. Mal the map man. Neat. Suppose I better take my hat off and get going. Right. I will see you just before I come off the M4 onto the M25. And it will be dark. So hopefully you'll be able to see a bunch of stuff. And Yeah, I can ask if I can put the camera out while I'm tipping. That could be pretty cool. I am boiling. So put the windows back up. See you later. Map says right at the roundabout. Okay, right at the roundabout. Look at the map while the lights are on red. Yeah, so turn right at this roundabout, then I come to 2 mini roundabouts, straight over, past the Hilton, and then right onto Matheson Way. I'm sure I can remember all that. So I'm guessing it's this one. I think it's this one. I'm not so nervous now that I've seen a couple of lorries come out. Wow, this is bumpy. This is definitely it. Right. Straight on. Hilton Hotel right, so that means I'm going to turn right. Pretty sure I'll pass a garage as well. He mentioned a garage. He mentioned a pub. Golden Cross pub. There it is! Yes! I'm going the right way! Sorry, that was well sad, wasn't it? Getting all excited because I'm going the right way. There's a lot of lorries, definitely in the right place. It's a bit tight there. Okay. Guessing I'll go straight over this roundabout because I can't see SIG anywhere. Oh god, I need a strong coffee. Lorries everywhere. Where's the Hilton? I still ain't seen the Hilton anywhere. My Hilton Hotel is left. So it's got to be over this roundabout and then turn right somewhere. There's the Hilton. Deliveries. That company before. That must be local to this area. Apologise to the van behind me. I think this might be it. Yeah, I think I'm holding that van up behind me. I think this is it. Matheson Way, this is Matheson Way, this is it. Okay, getting there. Don't like going to new places for the first time. Although this is easy to remember. So I think once I've done this once, I'll remember it for the next time. Is that lorry parked? That lorry's parked. Okay. How does I get in there then? I do like the look of them new DAFs. Owens have got a bunch of new DAFs. Oh, this is it. This is it. Sick, I can see the lorries ahead of me. I can see the logo on the building. HGVs must travel with low revs between 9 PM and 8 AM. Okay, now I was told to wait at the gate. And they would open if it was free. And it wouldn't open if it's not free. I think it's one in and one out. So, but you come out the same way you go in. I would have thought so. Right, we're here. We're here. Oh, stress levels. Through the bloody roof. Right, I guess I just wait. I don't know whether to walk up there and see if there's a bell. What's that noise? What's the lorry? Take my hands free out. Yes, the lorry. Oh my gosh, I've been so hot and sweaty today. Look at the state of me. Anyway. I can see a forklift up there in the distance. I mean, I might go for a wander, but that's well dark out there, isn't it? Look at that. I think my parking lights are on. There we are. But it's well dark. Okie doke. Well, there's actually a lorry coming out. Good job I left enough room for him to pass me. I think that means I can go straight and tip. It's one of ours. It's one of ours. In fact, I think it's Mal. It is. It's Mal. Hello.
Followed you right then?
I did.
I see the good directions, alright?
I followed your map.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no lorry in the corner tonight, is it? It's good, isn't it? Just go back out the same way, left, and then you're back in the M4, yeah?
Alright then.
She's got it.
Can I go in?
Yeah, then spin round.
That's Mal. Alright. Right, let's go in then, I guess. Now, you've seen there's a lorry usually parked on the corner, and it's really tight to get out, but there's not one there tonight. So that's what he meant by that. I know these, I know this company. I've seen that bloody logo everywhere. It's not until you get by them really sometimes that you remember the company, is it? Ooh, echoes. No reversing down a banksman. Deliveries must report the goods in office. Speed limit 10. Goods in stop. Will I just go in and spin round? No, that's what he said to me. Outwards, inwards, please report here. So I'm guessing they'll do the spinny there. Hello, I've not been here before, love. Where do you want me?
Just spin it round.
Yeah.
And park with your back end towards the building. It doesn't really matter where. But what most people do, as I say, is spin round,
Yeah.
goes in there, and then reverse back.
Okay, so my arse end over towards that end.
Well, it doesn't matter where, that way, but just arse end towards the building.
Okay.
As long as I can get either side of the air, fine.
Okay, thank you. Always worth asking, see? Plenty of room. Plenty. And I think I'll go up towards this end. And then go straight back. I'm going to turn my reverse beepers off just because it's a noise controlled area. I think I'll put it there. I'll do. So that's the load. Curtains are open, straps are off. I'm currently tipping the other side.
And it's the best brand as well. Yes. This brand is the best brand. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Oh, Send a little shot to the back of the throat.
I'm going to sit down with you next one.
Oh, don't do it. Bye-bye.
Is that cake open on its own?
I know, I like it for you.
Oh, lovely. Okay, thank you. Oh, they were happy with their Welsh cakes. I gave them some Welsh cakes off one of our transport planners. Okay. I can see what Mal means by take it wide if there's lorries parked here. There's nobody on the bend, so we're all right. Another lorry waiting to tip. It really is one in and one out. I'm really warm. 22 degrees. That is 1:15 in the morning. I've got to take my half-hour break by 2:30. So I've got to start thinking about where I'm going to go. Oh, it's another Owens lorry. Hello. Yes. Christ, it's well dark. Well dark down here. Remember how I got in here now. Then back to the yard via somewhere to take me break. Probably memory services. I'm not entirely sure whether I'll get back to Reading services on time or not, because apparently there's a road closure. I have no idea where, but apparently there is one. Morgan Cargo. Another one I've never heard of. evening because it was too busy. But I managed to squeeze in memory. So took my break in there. And then time-lapsed it back. I wish it was time-lapse anyway. And now it's daylight again. I think I'm back in Owens tonight as well. Oh, I'm back at the yards. I'm going to take my signal off. Oh, Boulder Dash. Wow. Quick thinking. Well done, Boyle. Oh, bloody quick thinking, that one. Getting ready to reverse out. Sorry, Owens, for wasting your fuel. We're going to do a lap of the yard. Now, there's a DAF with the Owens livery, which I think looks very smart. And there is a DAF with the Rockwell livery, which is still Owens. That also looks smart. I also like that little window that's below the main window, because you can see out a bit more of vehicles that are possibly cruising next to you. I've had that twice tonight and it drives me nuts. The cars will just sit there in that blind spot. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining me. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Yeah, till next time. Ta-da! Oh, and subscribe! Subscribe!